Come here, Poopy.
On behalf of Natalie Dallagrazia and Daniel John Varasso, hereafter referred to as Natalie and Daniel so they don't assume they're getting into trouble, I'd like to warmly welcome each and every one of you to Natalie's wedding. Thank you for joining us, Daniel. Now, Daniel's actually never been in the venue before, so what do you think of Natalie's choice? It's not bad, eh? Believe it or not, today is not only a day to get out of your activewear and enjoy a celebrationary beverage or two. More importantly, it's a day to support, to share in, and to revel in the love and dedication that both Natalie and Daniel have for each other. It's a day to celebrate the fact that they are not only exchanging vows, but also looking upon marriage as a way to honour the unique connection and solid commitment that they already have. Natalie and Daniel are declaring to each other, as well as to all of us here as witnesses, their intention and devotion to the future of their relationship. Now, Natalie and Daniel know that today won't actually change too much between them, which is kind of a good thing, right? Because you marry someone for who they are. So I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, Daniel, but Natalie's stubborn, yet indecisive nature, comboed with her slight shopping addiction, means that she will continue to buy everything, only to return 95% of it, leaving you to deal with all the cardboard boxes. And Natalie, Daniel's equally stubborn nature means you're in for a debate and a standoff for the rest of your lives. None of this is going to change after today. Instead of any dramatic changes to day-to-day life, Natalie and Daniel, their marriage will be about completely loving one another unconditionally. It will be about continuing to share in all of life's ups and downs, pleasures and challenges, and continuing to enjoy a companionship and an adventure that will always ensure that they remain the ebony and ivory duo that make beautiful, beautiful babies together. As a couple, they believe that their love is about bringing out the best in one another. It's about loyalty, honesty, dedication, supporting each other's hopes and dreams, making each other feel incredibly special and respected. And of course, with Natalie and Daniel, it's about making the most of every opportunity that comes their way. So should we get them married? Good. Oh, that's better. You are the only one enthusiastic about this. I appreciate that. So firstly, I'd just like to introduce myself. My name is Shannon Jeans and I am duly authorised in Australia by law to solemnise marriages according to the law. So Natalie and Daniel, before you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and binding nature of the relationship which you are now about to enter. Marriage according to the law in Australia is a union of two people to the exclusion of all others, voluntarily entered into for life. That's the serious part. You can smile again now, Daniel. There we go. There we go. So on behalf of our bride and groom, I'd like to thank you all for being here, both in person and in spirit. In particular, we'd like to acknowledge Natalie's father, Richard, who we have no doubt is watching down, beaming with pride today as his daughter marries the love of her life in Daniel. Natalie and Daniel would also like to publicly acknowledge and thank you all for being here today. You are their chosen people. As their family and friends, you've all watched and supported either Natalie or Daniel throughout their individual lives thus far. You've also all embraced them as a couple and as a family. It really is a mere testament to the well-loved and admired couple that you are, Natalie and Daniel, to have so many people so eager to be a part of today's special celebration. Actually, speaking of people eager to be a part of today's celebration, Chris is pretty eager, aren't you, Chris? Sorry? You're eager. See, you weren't even listening. Pay attention. Sorry. First up today, I'd just like to introduce, standing up here with Natalie, her sister Nicole. These guys are super close, but super different. Nicole is the more empathetic, more patient, more grumpy, and less frugal of the pair. She drives Nat absolutely nuts, and she is a sensational auntie and an incredible sister. These two are still competing for golden child status, and it's close, isn't it, Joe? Hard to pick. And accompanying Daniel is his primary school sweetheart, Chris. These two grew up on the farms, causing havoc on their bikes, camping, fishing, hunting, you name it. They are each other's activity wingman and have the easiest of relationships, clicking immediately and agreeing on almost everything, except whether northern or southern Italy reigns supreme. Speaking of reigning supreme, let's talk about family. Because although we are here to celebrate the love between Natalie and Daniel, it's really important to recognise exactly where love came from in their lives. Natalie and Daniel wouldn't be here today without the unconditional love, support and nurturing from their parents. Today, they'd like to give special recognition to Mario and Amelia and to Joe. As their parents, can I ask you to stand momentarily, please? You are the ones who have so strongly influenced both Natalie and Daniel's life values. You've shown them how to laugh, how to love, and how to appreciate all that life has to offer. Your generosity, your support, and your love for them is unending, and the many selfless sacrifices you have made haven't gone unnoticed. For this, they will always be eternally grateful. So as their beloved parents, I now ask of your willingness to bring both Natalie and Daniel to this union. Are you happy for them to be joined as one in marriage today? Good, because that could have got very awkward, couldn't it? Thank you. Now, family and friends of Natalie and Daniel, let me assure you, it really is quite the pleasure and quite the honour to be the person up here in front of you all today officiating this union. So how did we get here? Talk about a solid use of technology. Who knew that you could search by ethnicity to find the perfect, dark, handsome Italian stallion? Well, there you go, exactly. And with Natalie's chest size fulfilling Daniel's desires, it was a no-brainer, the two of them tee up a first date. A first date, mind you, that obviously went well, as following it, Natalie proclaimed, "I'm going to marry this guy." When I probed Daniel for his post-date thoughts, he told me, "I didn't really say anything like that." But to be fair, what was said doesn't matter, because have a look around. We know the ending. Somewhere between discovering that they shared remarkably similar morals, ethics, and family values, and Natalie moving to Tasmania to support Daniel's tree change dream, to standing here today, these two fell hard, in love, and you guys have all scored yourselves a front row seat to the party of the year. Despite being opposites in so many ways, Natalie and Daniel's strengths and weaknesses really do complement one another completely, balancing each other out. And their family-focused attitudes to life mean they really do live life on the same page completely. Their desire to ensure each other's happiness and aligned vision for a family and friends-filled future mean they are already well and truly immersed in their very own happily ever after. So I'm sure it came of no surprise to any of you to hear of their engagement. A proposal that Natalie was all over, of course, because in Daniel's words, the control freak in her wouldn't let me choose the ring. So why did you say yes, Natalie? The day that Daniel, dressed in just a pair of jocks, dropped down onto one knee. And what makes him perfect husband material? You told me Daniel is incredibly loyal and headstrong. He doesn't let anyone walk all over him, nor will he follow the trends. He is his own person, and I love that about him. Daniel tells me Natalie always sees the positive in any situation. She's a brilliant mother, a leader, and an unpaid ambassador for seed. She's also my puzzo. Let's face it, Natalie and Daniel just work together. When they're not heading for a drive somewhere to explore, heading to brunch to make Nat happy, and ensuring it's somewhere that Daniel loves to make him happy, you'll find them dreaming about the good life in the country, spending time at the farm where the girls enjoy the animals, heading to a farmer's market, or Daniel cooking up a storm whilst Natalie shops up one. Resultantly, they see their future as being a continuation of today, enjoying a happy, healthy, simple life in each other's company, eventually moving to the country and having a house of their own with an open door policy to all of you. So Natalie and Daniel, today is so much more than just an excuse for a post-COVID party. It's a significant moment of celebration and personal commitment. And the essence of this commitment is the accepting of each other in its entirety as a lifelong companion and friend. So mindful of this, I now formally ask you both, will you receive in your heart and soul each other as your partner in life? Will you continue to promise to love and respect one another and stand by one another through whatever may come so that you can genuinely and equally share your lives together?
Yes.
Yep. Happy for that?
Yes.
Signing on? Good. Natalie and Daniel, I invite you to now exchange rings and vows brought forward by your mothers.
Natalie, with this ring, I call upon the people here present to witness that I, Daniel John Verasso, take you, Natalie Della Grazia, to be my wedded wife. I promise to love and cherish you. I promise to support and protect our family. I promise to be the best partner I can be.
Daniel, with this ring, I call upon the people here present to witness that I, Natalie Della Grazia, take you, Daniel John Verasso, to be my wedded husband. Daniel, I promise to challenge you to be everything I know you can be. I promise to be your partner in parenthood, and I promise to be your number one fan.
Saying them once was hard enough. He's not going to repeat it, but I assure you they were beautiful, and I'll give you all a copy after the ceremony. But just while we are making promises, Allegra and Vienna, there's something very special that we would like you both to know. You will always be the most important part of your mum and dad's lives, and they are already so proud of both of you. Today, they're making a promise to one another. It's a promise that whatever may happen, good or bad, that they're going to always be there for each other. This is also a promise to you both. You are already a family. They love you with all their hearts, and no matter how big you get or wherever life takes you, that's forever. They totally understood every word of that. That's good. For me. Now, at this point, I could launch into some sort of flowery, summarising type speech, but who am I to hold up this celebration any longer? Daniel, you've done well to last this long. Natalie and Daniel, it is my greatest pleasure in the presence of your family and friends to now pronounce you for the very first time as husband and wife. The moment we have all been waiting for. Please be upstanding and make some noise congratulating our newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Daniel and Natalie Verasso.
From hello, what's your name? To I know I'll never be the same. Oh, you've been changing me. Trying so hard not to play the fool. Do you know that you're beautiful? Oh, you've been changing me. Just take some time, but little by little, yeah, we'll get it right. Oh, I never thought I could here with you. Two crazy fools, two left feet, step by step, heartbeat by beat. Life's a song, love's a dance. So come and take my hand. Life is hard when hope is real, when what was spoken starts to heal. Oh, you've been changing me from flying high to breaking falls. Learning money don't mean that you have it all. Oh, you've been changing me. Just take some time, but little by little, yeah, we'll get it right. Oh, I never thought I could get the chance to be here with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the nonno. You understand, I'm the nonno of two beautiful girls. And I want to wish the newlyweds all the best in their life together. And hope there's many more little troubles around. I'm looking at, where's Daniel? Where is he?
Right here.
Oh, I didn't know you. I didn't know.
Drunk.
No, I'm not drunk. All right. I've got to put my glasses on.
Oh, he's speaking.
Amelia and I would like to extend our congratulations on your marriage. Your marriage now with two beautiful girls, our grandchildren, who we love to bits. God bless you, your beautiful family. Friends and relations, thanks for your attendance and enjoy the day. Now I'm going to talk about Daniel. Daniel, our son, is always ready to help anyone. Is anxiously and friendly. As a young kid, he did do some naughty things. One evening, Nonna was barbecuing chops outside. He goes past the table and takes the meat. He comes home but wouldn't eat. So Amelia rings up Mum and says, "Did you feed Daniel?" Mum said, "No." But Mum said, "Look, don't punish him, but he took our chops." Another time at Mum's place, he stuck a bean up his ear. Off to the doctor at 9 p.m. And anyway, they took it out. He runs away from St. Mary's. He was in primary then. And one teacher following him till he gets to Mum's place. And Nonna, of course, says, "Oh, bad to be. Anyway, she rings, "I'll make a pastina for you. I'll make a pastina for you." And anyway, that's how things went with Daniel. But there's more things to tell you, but I'd be here all day. At another time at the McKillop, he was in a fight with some kid right under the window where they're having year 12 exams. So the teachers run out to stop the fight, and the kids all cheated, and they all passed. And one kid come and thanked Daniel for the fight. Well, that's about it. And I'm blessed to have such lovely kids, and they all respect us like they should. And well, what other way can I say it? And God bless them anyway. Now we want to talk about my new daughter. She's stunning today, and I love her to bits. Thank you.
Hello everybody. On behalf of my family, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to everyone and a sincere thank you for coming to celebrate and being here with us tonight on this very special occasion. Be you relative or friends. You've all played some part in Daniel and Natalie's lives, and your presence here today is greatly appreciated. Most importantly, I'd like to thank the dating app, Plenty of Fish, because without them we wouldn't be here today. To witness Natalie and Daniel beginning their life together as husband and wife. As Natalie likes to remind Daniel, it's the best $50 that he's ever spent in his life. Natalie, today is your wedding day, a day that you've looked forward to as long as I can remember. You look absolutely stunning today, and you make a beautiful bride. You said a couple of times leading up to the wedding that you don't like being in the spotlight, but let's be honest, we all know that's bullshit. And being the centre of attention is your one and only love. I want you to know I will be forever grateful and honoured that I was able to stand by you as you married the love of your life and the father of your beautiful girls today. Mum and I promise to continue to stand by you as you begin your journey as husband and wife, and most importantly, as the Verasso family. Daniel, you've scrubbed up well today too, and you look great. You two make a gorgeous couple, and you also make the cutest kids. Today is the day that we say thank you to you for taking Natalie off our hands, and we officially hand her over to you. And I think now you've known Natalie long enough to know what you're in for. Don't come to us for sympathy. But in all seriousness, Natalie is a special person, and she means the absolute world to us. I think she makes a fantastic mother, and I'm certain she'll make a wonderful wife. I'd officially like to welcome you into our loud Calabrese family, Daniel, and we're very excited to continue to share lots of happy, fun and exciting memories with you and your beautiful family. I don't think I've ever met two testaduras more suited to each other than you two. The life you have already created together has been an absolute pleasure to be a part of, and we can't wait to support you through your journey as a beautiful family. You have done an outstanding job of raising Allegra and Vienna, and we can't wait to continue to watch them grow. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to raise a toast to the bride and groom, to a life full of love, happiness, joy and fulfilment together. Cheers. Thank you. Okay, your turn. Here you go. Allegra wants to say something.
Say thank you. Say, you have to talk.
Go, Giggy.
Say it.
You have to talk. Go.
Say thank you.
What do you want to say?
Say thank you. Thank you for coming.
Gego, you wanted the microphone, so you need to talk now.
Come on. You're shy now, aren't you?
You don't want to say
Say
anything?
thank you. Say thank you.
Say what you want to say.
Come on, talk.
Okay, you can get down now.
No.
Okay, go, say it. Just say it, and then you can say it. Say what you wanted to say.
Say thank you.
Thank you everybody to coming to Daddy and Mummy's wedding.
Did you want to say anything else? Okay, go, come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Who do you want?
You say what you want to say. If you don't want to say it, just say thank you, everyone. Come on, everyone's waiting for you.
Come on. Come on.
And I hope Daddy and Mummy likes it.
Okay, that's enough. Thank you, baby. All right, it's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn now. I'm just keeping it short and sweet. No drinks. First of all, would like to thank. What?
Yeah.
Would like to thank you all so much for coming and being here with us today. With everything going on in this world now, we're so grateful that you can be here to witness us finally get married. Thank you for your kind words and thoughtful gifts. Would like to start by thanking our parents, Mario, Amelia, Joe and Rick. You mean the world to us, and thank you for all your constant support throughout our lives. Thank you to Jordana and the staff here for making it everything Natalie had imagined. Thank you to our celebrant Shan and our photographer Dan, our event coordinator Steph, our designer Aline and all our other suppliers that made it possible. The constant date changes and emails back and forth were worth it. We're so grateful for every part you played in making it so special. Thank you to our best man Chris and our maid of honour Nicole for always being there for us. Last but not least, we'd like to thank Allegra and Vienna. You mean? You mean the absolute world to us, and we love you very much with all our hearts. We just want you to know how special you are to us.
Have a good night, everyone. And I'd like to thank, and I'm happy, I don't know what to say, but you look beautiful tonight, Natalie, and thank you for being a part of my life, and I couldn't imagine any other day without you. Thank you.
This evening last. Put on an old song, put on that new dress. Tomorrow's coming, but it ain't here yet. We got stars outside, just you and I got this feeling rising through the ceiling, singing, ooh, darling, you got me feeling alright. Let me show you I was made to hold you. So lose your shoes and dance with me, dance with me, dance with me tonight. Dance with me tonight. We can just forget the deadlines, leave them in the 9 to 5. Let's not waste a night like this. Let's hold on tight. We got stars outside.